In this video, I will show you a script using the agroclimatic indicators. We will use the toolbox to make some plots of the country averages for the diurnal temperature range for European countries. The diurnal temperature range is the difference between the maximum and minimum temperature during the day. In this application, we will select the country in the drop-down menu. To facilitate this, I have added a dictionary with the country names and country IDs. I will get back to this part of the code later. First, I want to have a look at the data retrieval. As was discussed in the previous video, we see different arguments here than with the ERA5 data. What we are using here is the mean diurnal temperature range, RCP 8.5, for the time period 2071 to 2100, over a time aggregation of 10 days for the MIROC ASM model. The second dataset we are retrieving is the same, but for the IPSL model. What we want to do is plot the country averages of these data. For this, we use again the Eurostat NUTS mask, but because we want to select the countries, we enter them in the drop-down menu. Here we introduce a dictionary we have not used in the previous lessons. I make a dictionary with keys and values. I need the country ID to make the mask, and I need the country names for the drop-down menu. You can see what this looks like if I add this to the code. When we go to the console, we see that it first prints the keys, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, and then the values, while country ID calling the variable country results in the country ID for the selected country. The country ID for the selected country is used to make the mask. I have now only included 4 countries in the dictionary, but you can include any country in Europe. This country mask is then used to calculate the country average, as we saw in the first video of this lesson. I've added this print command so we can explore the attributes of the dataset. What we see here that the unit of the data is Kelvin, while actually we prefer to work with Celsius. Therefore, we transform the data to Celsius by subtracting. Now, if we want to change the attributes of this dataset, we can use the update attributes command. With this command, you can change the units, but also the name of the variable or any other attributes. Here we again plot 2 lines in one figure. When we look at the figure, we can clearly see that there is a difference between the 2 models. This shows that the model that you use greatly impacts the results that you show. Therefore, it's always good to look at multiple models in a future analysis.